Alright, so today I'm going to show you how to enhance your carp bait using your corn boil. After it's done boiling, you're going to want to strain the liquid, whatever's left that hasn't boiled off, into a separate bucket or container. There it is, as you can see. Separated some of it, not all of it. You're going to want to pour that into a mason jar. The mason jar is necessary. After you've got it poured in, it's going to look a little bit like that, and you're going to want to get paper towel or cloth to cover the top without the lid to allow your bacteria to culture and develop. After it's done and closed, not too tightly, you're going to want to stick that into a dark and cool area like a cupboard or a pantry, just like that. After a few days, this is what it'll look like. It'll separate just like that. So after it's done separating, you're going to need to extract that top layer. That is what you want. That is going to be full of lactic acid and butyric acid with a bunch of other dairy enzymes, sugars, and cultured bacteria that carp fish like. It enhances feeding, keeps them feeding longer, will help you catch more fish per session. And this is also good for your garden. You can use this for gardening if you're also into that as well as fishing. This stuff is very good fertilizer. It's very strong, and it's very, very stinky to work with. So just be prepared. And as you can see here, I just started separating that top serum. That top serum is what you want. This you want to try to keep as pure as possible while separating this serum here. And we're just going to show you a couple times here. Just speed it up there. Alright, so I got some separated, as you can see, into this bowl right here. And so after it's separated, this is when you're going to add your creamer or milk. 2% milk, 5% cream, 10% cream is fine as well. And that was honestly a little bit too much for the amount that I was working with. So just leave room at the top. Be careful. Leave more room than that for sure. And you'll see why later in the video. So that's what it'll look like. You can already see it's like starting to do its thing there. And then a paper towel or cloth with lid back on into a dark pantry to let that sit for about 4 to 7 days, and that's what it'll look like. There's your separation. There's your concentrated butyric and lactic acid for free from your corn boil. This stuff is very, very potent, and like I said, can be used for gardening, and you want to get rid of that top layer so you can access your concentrates, the liquid at the bottom of your jar. And then I'm just doing some gardening with it there. So again, separate that, and then here's me adding it to my carp bait, my maize, and you only need a little bit, and I put a little bit there and then filled up the bucket afterwards with maize. So it's very, very concentrated, and here's some fish I've caught on it. Thank you guys again for watching. Subscribe for more.